Just gonna update your link, and then I'm about to go live. All right, we're live here. Welcome back to Off the Bench TV channel, where we talk about sports. Right now, we're in the football season, so getting into the week six games that just happened. The 1 o'clock slate, the 4 o'clock slate. I think first things first is we put out a huge parlay. I wanted to talk on that. Put out a huge parlay with every game of the 1 o'clock and the 4 o'clock session, and it lost by one game. We want to talk about what game that was?
Man, I don't know if I'm still getting over it, man. That one game, man. We went 10-1, and my sorry Cowboys defense couldn't stop Bryce Young. Actually, Bryce Young didn't even play that good. They couldn't stop Rico Dowdle, who had almost 200 yards rushing in back-to-back weeks. I think he finished with like 170, 180 yards, 100 yards, 50 yards receiving, over 200 yards all-purpose. Rico Dowdle. Why did we let him go?
The whole game they kept saying revenge game, revenge game, revenge game. And boy, did he come out and show up for the Panthers.
Man, Rico Dowdle, he might have taken Chuba Hubbard's job back-to-back, almost 200-yard weeks. Man, Rico Dowdle is balling. Chuba Hubbard on the sidelines, just looking like his job is lost.
I completely forgot about Chuba Hubbard and his injury. I think when he comes back, they're going to have a good tandem right there.
He should be back.
Two-headed monster.
He should be back. He was close to being back this week. But
and the Panthers are quietly 3-3. Like everybody kind of wrote them off at the beginning of the season, like it's the same old Panthers, but they're 3-3 now.
And guess what? They be in your team.
Yeah.
They be in my team.
Yeah, just because you were going off on the land, I say, oh, you guys lost. You guys lost to the same team. L. Take the L.
At least we scored some points.
It doesn't matter. L is an L. Don't matter how many points you score. Just go 100. If the other team scores 101, you lost.
MVP. He's not in the running no more.
Oh, nah. We'll talk about that later, but it's definitely Baker now. If you watch that 4 o'clock game, I think Baker's the lead. Baker might take this. But before we get into other games, I wanted to bring up something on my screen real quick.
But yeah, Dak played great. Just that defense, they can't stop nothing at all. Dak had a chance, but they kind of messed up horrible play calling and punted it back with 6 minutes left, and Carolina just ran it down our throats. Got the dub.
All right, here we got our TikTok. We got some haters in the comment right now after we posted some videos. I don't know if you want to quickly read them, maybe share your response. We can reply back.
Let's
go in on this video first. We just posted this when you guys lost.
People commenting already, huh?
Yeah, this one we got somebody from the Bears saying you spelled it wrong. It's Dal ass.
Wow. They did beat us too, so I can't really say much to them.
Gotta show some respect, huh? Say the defense was ass.
Yeah, the defense is ass. There, but I want the Bears to win. But yeah, we are Dal ass. I can't even say anything. That defense is ass.
Yeah. So let me just send some responses back to some of our fan base.
Man, someone put a Seth Curry meme.
Oh yeah. Did you see the reply to that?
Wow. Brandon Carr, huh?
Yeah. So we got that comment, and we got another comment on your other video where you put out Dallas money line. It didn't hit. It was the one that ruined our big parlay too. Just so everybody knows, the $10 to 500 got ruined by the Dallas Cowboys. So let's go ahead and look at this.
If that parlay would have hit by now, right now we would be celebrating.
You got somebody saying it's the L with the Cowboys and Bojangles.
Wow, that video is going pretty crazy.
Panthers, baby. Panthers on top, baby. You got anybody? I think most of them we replied to, but except for this guy with the L. You have anything to say for this image?
The L?
Man, Chris sent the L with the...
just do your magic. I'm just speechless, man.
You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take that same meme and just
that seems
plop
right.
it back in, huh?
That seems right. But I need a video from you addressing your haters when you guys lose tomorrow night to Josh Allen. All right.
You just pace.
When Josh Allen whoops y'all in Atlanta, I need a video tomorrow.
I don't know if I can paste that photo, so we'll just have to make a comment. We're not gonna lose, by the way, but let's focus on your comments here after your loss.
Comments. But yeah, man, that was a tough loss for the Cowboys. But man, we hit it, man. 10-1. Freak, man. The Cowboys really blew that. I knew one team was gonna ruin it. I didn't think it would have been my Dallas Cowboys that would have ruined that parlay. But
yep,
that's a tough one.
Ruin the parlay. Here was the game slate that happened just moments ago. We still have obviously the Sunday night game, the Monday night games. But if you want any recap, anything that pops out, the only thing that stands out for me is Baker's in the running of MVP. There's nobody. There's nobody close second. I mean, you can say Josh Allen, you can say Indiana Jones, but Baker Mayfield, with all his clutch play, with all his injuries, and he still continues to like ball out. There was a 3rd and 14th that happened. I think it was the third quarter or the fourth quarter, late in the game. I don't know if you watched the game, but Mbuka's out. All his wide receiver core is out, and this guy, 3rd and 14, took it upon himself for a run, 15 yards to get the first down, which was a clutch moment in the game, because if he didn't make that, I think San Fran would have drove down and either tied the game or took the lead. But he's putting the team on his back. He's done it for the past 6 weeks, and I think he's going to continue to do so.
Yeah, I saw that play. Dog play, man. Big dog play by Baker Mayfield. That was a crazy play, 3rd and 14 to do that. But, you know, Fred Warner did go out early in the game. He's the best player on that defense, one of the best, probably the best linebacker in the NFL. But, yeah, still.
Yeah, he broke his ankle, right, Fred Warner?
Something like that. I don't know.
It looked like off.
Yeah, he got carted off the field, had an air cast on it, so I think he's done for the year. They lost Nick Bosa also for the year. So their two best players on defense are gone. Sucks for the 49ers and any 49er fans. But
hats off to the 49ers, though. Even with all their injuries, they're still like keeping games close. They beat the Rams last week. They're still playing their butts off.
Yeah. But yeah, Baker Mayfield is the league MVP right now. It's his to lose. But he's lucky that his team has a defense, or Dak would be right there too.
You know, I've been saying that for Matt Ryan's career, for his entire career.
Well, the worst defense, worst run defense, worst pass defense, worst everything defense. They're just horrible. But yeah, congrats to the Bucks. They're looking like the best team in the NFC. Them or the Lions. We'll see the Lions in a little bit here shortly. But yeah, the Bucks, Baker Mayfield, the surefire MVP. Seahawks, Jacksonville was also a pretty good game. The Seahawks took advantage fairly early.
They didn't look back after they took advantage.
It was close. It was 20-12 for most of the second half. But Jacksonville just couldn't get anything going. And then Sam Darnold and the team just made some couple nice plays at the end and just basically took the game away.
Yeah, that game was a good game. Like I said, we picked all these games. We went, 10-1?
Yeah, we're 10-1. That's what I
calculated. Dallas, I think if Dallas would have got that stop on that 4th and 4.
I don't know if you could see all of
that's terrible handwriting. Chicken scratch.
But we were 10-1. We're doing good.
Great picks.
Yeah, we were hot this week. Both went, man. And the Cowboys ruined it.
Salty Sunday, huh?
Crazy. Yeah. It is what it is. I just know this team is not a playoff team.
You admit it? So no Super Bowl? Not this year?
Not this year.
Oh, a Dallas fan admits no Super Bowl this year. Finally, we got one realistic fan out of your whole Cowboys nation.
With that defense, you can't be. Cowboys have to understand, and there's no one that you can go out and trade for that's going to fix that defense. They need to fire Matt Eberflus. His scheme is horrible. I don't even know what the heck they're doing. But yeah, that's not a playoff team. They'll probably be like 7-8 wins, 8-1, 7-9 and 1, or 7-8 and 1, something like that. I don't know, but they're not gonna. I don't think they'll be in the race for the playoffs with that defense.
Yeah, just looking at the slate, other than that Cowboys game, the Cardinals Colts game was actually a lot closer than people thought. It came down to the end. Jacoby Brissett held his own in that game.
A little bit of that game as well.
Didn't expect it to be that close as it was. Thought the Cardinals season was like on a dumpster fire. But they kept that close, and Jacoby Brissett actually looked a lot better than when the quarterbacks and the Kyler Murray's in the quarterback position. He looked a lot more poised. The team looked like it was running a lot better.
Yeah, he was running that offense pretty well. He's a good backup quarterback. I don't know if he could do it for the full time. Kyler Murray was just out for concussion, correct?
I think they said something like he might be out multiple weeks. It's not a concussion.
Oh, wow.
Something else.
Well, I thought he had a concussion, and I'll catch up on all the news on that. Chargers Dolphins also was a good game. Justin Herbert with 2 touchdowns. That game went down to the wire. And I don't know if you heard Tua's remarks after the game.
What did he say?
He called out his team in the press conference, saying it starts with leadership, that players aren't showing up to online meetings, or they're showing up late to online meetings. People aren't even showing up to players-only meetings. He's just basically calling his teammates out that no one's really in it, and that they don't want to.
Dang, it sounds like the players already gave up on the season. We're just 6 weeks in.
Yeah, they only have 1 win, right?
They have 2.
Who'd they beat?
They lost the past 2 games. The game before,
the Jets. That's it.
Oh, they only beat the Jets?
Yeah, I don't think they beat anyone else.
Let me pull it up real quick.
Even the Jets almost had a win, but
oh yeah, they lost to the Panthers. They were winning that game. They lost to the Bills. Yeah, they only have 1 win. Yeah, so pack it in. The players are right. That season's done.
I think the coach should get fired here fairly shortly, but he'll find a job somewhere as an offensive coordinator. I know Philly fans have been tweeting that, oh, if he gets fired, bring him in as our OC. Yeah, that team it's gone, man. Even last week, the coach, they said at his press conference, he was just mumbling along, just making word sentences. And
he wasn't making complete sentences. He was just jibber jabbering up there.
Yeah.
Didn't know what he was saying. He was putting words that didn't make sense together. And it wasn't complete sentences. It was something's wrong with him. Something's wrong with the team.
Yeah, that team is gone. They only have 1 win. They just beat the loser Jets. That had the Jets offense today had only 100 and something yards.
Did you see that second half? It's like I think every single drive except for the last one, they couldn't move the ball. It was like 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out.
Yeah, 9 sacks.
That's awful. They got to pack it in too.
9 sacks. They didn't do nothing. They had a chance to win the game, but that's a surprise on Denver for Denver's offense not be able to move the ball more on them. But
yeah, I've been saying all week, I don't know. Denver's like having down year. Bo Nix is having, I think this is sophomore year, right? Sophomore slump. Yeah, you see that a lot out of second-year quarterbacks. So I think he's having a tough year too.
He's like the only quarterback in his class. Drake May is looking good. Jaden Daniels is still looking good. Who else was in that class? I guess it was just those 3, right? Those are the big top.
Michael Penix.
Oh yeah, Michael Penix. He's still. We'll see.
He's
how
looking
he is
great.
on Monday. I mean, he's had some bad games. He's had some good games, but we'll see. Because we'll see. Tomorrow's a big test for him. But yeah, but this is kind of his like his first real year of starting. Because last year, he only had how many games? Like 3 games, 4 games,
4 or 5 games, 4 games as a starter.
Yeah, so those other QBs started a lot more games than him. So they're ahead of him right now, like at least in experience. But yeah, Bo Nix looks like the only one that's been kind of not doing as great as the rest of his class. But the Broncos, are they in first place? No, yeah, they're tied for first.
Yeah, because of that win today, they're half a game up in that division.
The Chargers are 4-2 as well.
Who has the win? Don't they? Didn't they play each other?
Chargers are 3-0 in the division. They beat the Broncos, Chiefs, and Raiders already.
Oh, I thought okay, maybe they're half a game up until the Jar when because their game was at 9 a.m. So they were half a game up for
for that
or just until the 1 o'clock game's finished.
Yeah. So Chargers are first place. Big game. So you want to get into tonight's game, or you have any more news or anything you want to go over for what happened so far?
I got a lot of no news.
I know what we need to bring up.
What?
I got something for you personally.
Bar graph?
No.
Pie chart? What is that? A line.
An L.
Yeah, as a Cowboys fan, that's right. You should be holding that L.
Fantasy, baby.
Oh, my fantasy.
I whooped that button, fantasy.
No. Hold that paper up again.
You got that L, dog.
I'm going to take a screenshot of the Dallas Cowboys fan holding the L because that's what they got today. I'm going to take a screenshot of that and post it on our IG.
L in fantasy, boy.
We are Off the Bench TV. Our IG. I'm going to post that picture. Take the L.
Hold that L in fantasy right there, baby. Yeah. Baby Goat is not a baby goat. You gotta change that name. Boy.
Season's not over. Season's not over. It's a long season.
I think you're gonna miss the playoffs.
I forgot to Omar Hampton. Quentin Johnson was out. I didn't replace him, so I messed up in that. It's okay.
Wouldn't have made a difference. Hold that L. At least I got that one victory over you.
Oh, it just came out. Adam Schefter just said Fred Warner suffered a broken and dislocated ankle, so it was the ankle. So he's out for the season.
Man, he's a good linebacker too.
Yeah, that 49ers team is just so banged up.
So yeah, so maybe it might affect him because he's like the real I don't know if maybe a captain, but like he's the big green dot of the defense. He calls the plays. He brings the plays in. So that's a big loss. I think that's worse than Nick Bosa. Because Fred Warner, he's like the best. He's the best in my opinion.
Yeah, he's the captain of that defense. Defense goes as he goes. So he's the heart and soul of that defense. He's out. San Francisco still doing a good job of keeping in games and staying competitive, but
yeah,
with that loss, they're not gonna go far.
I mean, they have good. Robert Saleh's a good defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Kyle Shanahan's a good offensive coordinator. He always chokes, like you say, but he's still a good OC, good head coach. But they have good coaches, so maybe they'll still contend, make the playoffs. But I don't see any Super Bowl dreams for that team.
Okay, but looking into Sunday night's game, I know we were on the Lions. Are you still feeling good about the Lions? I just think they have a better team. I know it's Patrick Mahomes, so everybody's like always intimidated. It's Patrick Mahomes. He's at home. That crowd gets that crazy, but it's just having an off season to me, and the Lions just look like a real threat to go to the Super Bowl finally.
Yeah, this is going to be – the Chiefs are the more desperate team today. Yep. Sometimes that does matter when you are the most desperate team because they're 2-3. If they fall behind 2-4, 2 games back in the division, just even in general in the AFC would be kind of – I mean, yeah, it won't hurt them too bad in the overall AFC picture, but in the division picture, it's going to be tough to be back behind 2 games already having a loss to the Chargers. They're the most desperate team. I'm still going to rock with the Lions, but I wouldn't be surprised that the Chiefs somehow get a win at home just because of the desperation. But I think the Lions are the better team and will win this game.
Yeah, and every time you watch a Lions game, especially with their coach and that quarterback, they just play hungry. They just have a culture change, and for the past 4 years they've been together, they just have that hunger always. Even if Kansas City's a desperate team, Detroit's going to come in and just play hard, and that's all that matters. And
yeah, a Dan Quinn team is always going to compete, always going to play hard. He always has a team ready to play.
Dan Quinn?
I'm not Dan Quinn. What's their coach's name?
He doesn't even have a recognizable name, huh? You still thinking about Dallas and Dan Quinn?
No. Oh my God, I can't believe I forget his name. You can't even remember.
Dan Campbell. Same first name.
Yeah, Dan Campbell. Oh yeah, Dan Campbell always has his team competing hungry, even when they were when he first got the job, when they were 0 and whatever, they were and then like they were still competing in games, even though they lost. They were still competing in games. But Dan Campbell always has his team ready, hungry, fighting, and they're gonna play hard, just like you said. And this should be a good Monday night game. I hope it's a close one.
Sunday night.
Sunday night game. I hope it's a close one, good thriller at the end. Because today's games, there weren't many like really close, came down to the wire besides our game.
Much better than last week. Last week was a lot of blowouts. This was at least within 2 possessions, 2 scores.
Because even Ravens got blown out at home, but
they kept it close until the second half.
Yeah, they
kept it 3-3 at halftime.
Yeah. There are too many turnovers by the Ravens, too many fumbles.
Yeah.
But yeah, they was kind of close, but then the Rams took over second half. Cardinals Colts was good. Cowboys Panthers was good. Patriots Saints was kind of good, but Patriots always had the lead. But yeah, I mean, it was a little bit. Yeah, you're right. It was a better week than last week, but no really like close and to the wire games, except like our game and maybe the Colts and Chargers Dolphins.
Yeah. So all in all, I think it was a better week than last week. We're both riding the Detroit Lions against the Kansas City Chiefs here. And then just looking into the 2 Monday night games. I'm still riding the Falcons. I got some confidence in them more now. Seeing a lot of other teams come out with upsets, like the Dallas game. So I think Atlanta's going to come out strong. I still think they're going to win. Best bet is plus 4.5 for Atlanta. I know the line has dropped to 3.5 now, so we got the best line by doing that yesterday. Yeah. So still rooting for Atlanta that game. Still think they're going to win. Dome's open Monday night, prime time. Atlanta on top for that one. But I wanted to talk more about the Washington game because it sounds like Terry McLaurin is out. And it sounds like Deebo Samuels is also going to be out. He's a game time decision. What? He's hurt. News came out just about an hour ago. He's possibly going to be out. So I'm looking at that line now, and I'm like, maybe I should change to the Chicago plus 5.5.
They're plus 5.5.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. Especially if you're saying Deebo game time. I think Deebo will still play if it's game time. Usually
he's going to be banged up, though. Even if he plays, he's still going to be banged up. He's not going to be full strength, 100%.
He's a tough guy. He's a tough guy.
He is a tough guy.
They always toughen up. You only get
He's not young anymore either, though.
Yeah, but you only get 16, 17 of these games.
But these injuries, when you get older, they hurt more. Harder to recover.
Yeah. Course, so I hope he does play. He becomes the Deebo and gets hurt even more because we got him next week, and I don't want him playing next week. I want him to take the L to Chicago this week, tomorrow, and I hope he gets hurt.
I think Dan Quinn's gonna be like, you know what? Take it off this week. Come back healthy next week. Revenge game.
They need this Monday night at home Chicago revenge game after the Hail Mary last week. What do they call it? Hail Mary. That's what they call it in Washington.
Hail to the Commanders.
They call it the Hail Mary in Washington. That's a good. I like that. I like the 2 money lines that you're not the money lines, the 2 spreads that you're
the plus 4.5. Well, it's plus 3.5 now for Atlanta. So tough luck if you didn't get it at plus 4.5.
You can always adjust it. You can still adjust it. You won't have the odds.
The odds won't be the same, so it's not going to be worth the juice. Maybe adjusting it with Josh Allen coming in. I don't know.
It'll still be close.
And then plus 5.5 with Chicago, especially with those injuries. Those injuries would be big. If Deebo doesn't play, I think Chicago wins outright.
Yeah, if they're out Terry and Deebo, they're gonna go with Noah Brown and Luke McCaffrey.
Luke McCaffrey has been balling past 2 weeks. Yeah, but he can't carry a team. I don't think.
And Noah Brown, come on, bro.
Yeah, when all eyes are on you, I don't think he can carry a team. So those are our 2 picks.
Josh Allen is gonna. Everybody chat. Pick the Atlanta spread. Don't pick Atlanta money line because Josh Allen is gonna give that boot to ass.
Yeah. I got a lot of comments on my video.
MVP conversation again.
MV Penix.
No, MVP Pen. No, that's not even a thing.
It's a thing now. After tomorrow, it's a thing. 100%.
That's only a thing in this chat. All right.
MV Penix. MV Penix.
Yeah, that's the only thing in this chat. But Josh Allen will beat the Atlanta Falcons. Can't wait for that. At least give me a little boost of confidence, All right. It'll be nice.
I got a lot of comments on my TikTok as well saying that I'm crazy that I'm picking Atlanta, but I'm riding with Atlanta and I'll be prepared for the result Monday night. Come Monday night. Tune
Yup.
in for that. Before we sign off, anything else you wanted to share before we go and watch these Sunday night game?
Nah, just fire Matt Eberflus. And it's so funny. Like, just one last thing. Jerry Jones talks after like every game. You know how he's always wants to talk. And then this game, he didn't talk after. He didn't talk to the media.
He knows he messed up with that Micah trade.
Oh, big time, big time.
All right, guys, we'll catch you on the next episode. Enjoy the Sunday night game and then the 2 games tomorrow night. Go ATL.
Peace.
Peace.